Just days before the 40-round MLB draft, some lesser-known prospects get one last chance to make an impression at Bowman Scout Day. Before taking his swings, this prospect shares a word with another prospect who just finished up. Sometimes, it only takes a simple word or two to establish trust in others, which helps during evaluations. Done for the day and heading back to the locker room, this player is met by one of the scouts in attendance. Everyone has a personality, even a ball player. That personality influences how they respond to their teammates and their coaches.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the international prospects and those representing the West. Mario Ortega, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep in the games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
At the plate, Cobra Lockett, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Cobra Lockett.
Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Hit hard on the ground to second. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit's all they get. On now to the bottom of the second. All tied at 1-1.
Your attention, please.
Now at the plate, Cobra Lockett.
Leading off for the international prospects, the center fielder, Cobra Lockett.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cabrera is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Let's play ball. That's ball four. Three. Take out. That hit him. First base. Three.
Now to the plate, Cobra Lockett. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First offering on its way. Oh, he couldn't make the play. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Play ball. Ball four. Take the base. Out. Take out. Three. That hit him. He's got first.
Ready for another shot now. Cobra Lockett.
Number 10. Cobra Lockett.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Escalona. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. But the tying run has come across here as we're set up for an exciting finish. Home half of the eighth straight ahead, and we are tied 2-2. Digging in to try it again, Jarrett Escalona. The winning run is at first base.
Jarrett Escalona.
Now the 0-2 pitch. High and deep to center field. Lockett looking up. Ball game. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
One error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the international prospects and the prospects from the Central region. Victor Hernandez, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. What do you have for us on it, Danny?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to watch a guy that has a pretty good slurve. A lot of people ask me, hey, what's a slurve? It's kind of in between.
Now in the box, Wesley Kilpatrick, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Kilpatrick.
Pulled toward right center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Let's play ball. Out. He's out. Out.
Digging in, Cobra Lockett. He'll get to take his first cuts
the
here.
Center fielder, Cobra Lockett.
First offering on its way. High in the air down the right field line. Yancey giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Play ball. You're out.
Now at the plate, Bartolo Anaya, as he'll
Leading
get
off
his
for
first
the
opportunity in this
prospect,
one.
The second baseman, Bartolo Anaya.
That's popped up. Gunn shading to his right. He's got it one away.
Let's play ball. Out. He's out. Out. 3. He's safe. You're out.
Stepping up to the plate, Scott Leggett. He
Now
reached
batting,
on a single in his
catcher.
first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Lockett shading to his right. 1 out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Play ball. Ball 4. Take the ball. 3. Out. He's safe. Out. He's out.
Coming to the plate now, Cobra Lockett.
The
He
center
flew
fielder,
out in
number
his
10.
last at bat.
Cobra Lockett.
First offering on its way. Runner's going. He swings and misses. Throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Guerra stands at second with no outs. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Popped him up. Kimball in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning.
Let's play ball. 3. Out. You're out.
Striding in, Derek Rourke.
Now
He's got
batting,
runners at the
third
corners here with
baseman,
only one gone.
Derek Roark.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center.
Here we go.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Well, he definitely showed some range and quickness getting to that ball, taking the correct angle as well. And it's not just getting to the ball that matters. These scouts look for how fluid and efficient outfielders are too. And I think he looked the part of a major leaguer right there.
Play ball. 3. Out. Out.
Your attention, please.
Striding in once again,
Leading
Bartolo
off for
Anaya.
the
He's 1 for 2
prospect,
in the ball game.
The second baseman, Bartolo Anaya.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Lockett sprinting after it, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning.
Here we go. Hit me. 3.
And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Ouch. That's just painful. It's a play he's made a billion times as a little boy. And then he gets in front of Major League scouts at a showcase and just blows it. Can't sugarcoat that. It'll go down as an error, but he's got to get his head.
Out. 3. Ball 4. Take your base. 3.
Standing in, Cobra Lockett.
The center fielder, number 10, Cobra Lockett.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the left field line and deep. Lewis is going to get there to make the catch a few steps into foul territory for out number 2.
Play ball. Yeah. He's out. 3. That's ball 4. Ball 4. Take the base. Out. 3.
Settling in now, Cobra Lockett. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. And opposite field. As he lines this down the line in right. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Oh, no, he misplays it, and it drops. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there, getting the ball in, is going to wind up costing him. And he is hung out to dry as they tag him out.
Let's play ball. 3. 3. Ball 4. Take the base.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The international prospects came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Babe Chang takes home the win. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the first pick, the Baltimore Orioles select Eloy Cortez, a shortstop from the West region. With the seventh pick, the Texas Rangers select Cobra Lockett, a center fielder from the International region.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over. While being selected is a major milestone, new draft After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, this prospect has been sent to open the following season with a Double-A club. This new player meets his Double-A coach for the first time and receives some sagely advice about what it takes to be successful outside of the gym or field.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the Double-A Texas League. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Midland Rockhounds and the Frisco Rough Riders. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Juan Rivera gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good...
Three! Out! Out! Three! Out! That's ball four. Three! Three!
Stepping in, Cobra Lockett. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Center fielder, Cobra Lockett.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Let's go,
and this one bounds around against the wall. Calhoun blows through the stop sign, headed for home. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. And that right there was his first Double-A base hit. I would imagine he's got to feel pretty good about that.
I'm sure he does, Matt. A lot of guys never get to Double-A baseball, and even though this isn't the end goal for him, it's always nice to get on the stat sheet as you move up through the minors.
So striding in, Woody McClelland, as he'll get his first opportunity in the
Woody McClelland.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And manning second base today is a guy with one of the quickest hands in the game. That's the name of the game over at second base. It's not about range. It's not about arm strength. It's about turning every double play for your pitching staff, making the routine play and making sure every two is turned.
At the plate, Gary Hinn.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Gary Hinn.
Here's the 1-1. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate.
Get down, slide.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. A tag for one.
Play ball. 3. 3. You're out. 3. Out. 3. He's out.
So digging in now, Hank Salazar. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
High in the air out to center field. Lockett is right there, one down.
Let's play ball. Out. Ball 4. Take the base. That hit him. First base.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Cobra
fielder,
Lockett. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
0-1 the count. Fouled off. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Play ball. 3. 3. You're out. 3. Out. 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 3. 3. Ball 4. Take your base. He's out.
Ready once again, Cobra Lockett. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Lockett.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Nicholas is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. We're through 6 full. The Rough Riders are out in front, 2-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Carmen Gonzalez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Lockett is camped under this one. And he's got it for out number 2.
Play ball. 3. Out. You're out. Out.
Your attention, please.
Digging in once again, Jose Nieve. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lockett patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Let's play ball. 3. 3. He's out. 3. 3. He's safe. 3. Out.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Frisco Rough Riders took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Juan Rivera gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit. Luis Reyes pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Clarence Fletcher closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Rough Riders, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Midland Rockhounds and the Frisco Rough Riders. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Yohander Mendez will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, this guy's one of those pitch-to-contact kind of guys. You're not going to see a bundle of strikeouts, not an overpowering guy. Puts the ball on the in and outside corners, up and down in the strike zone. A pitch-to-contact.
3. He's there. He's there. Out. He's out. 3. Out. Out.
Into the box now, Jose Nieve. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Jose Nieve.
0-1 count and the pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Lockett. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And manning second base today is a guy with one of the quickest hands in the game. That's the name of the game over at second base. It's not about range. It's not about arm strength. It's about turning every double play for your pitching staff, making the routine play and making sure.
At the plate, Cobra Lockett, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Fielder, Cobra Lockett.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Now the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Calhoun aboard here at first with nobody out. Again, he sends it out of play. Here comes another 0-2. Popped him up. Gonzalez in foul ground makes the play, 1 away.
Ball 4, take the ball. 3.
Standing in, Cobra Lockett, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Lockett.
First pitch of the at-bat. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Nieve is after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cobra Lockett. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Cobra Lockett.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch popped up. Gonzalez over to his right, and that's the second out of the inning.
Play ball. He's safe. He's out. 3.
Now batting, Cobra Blockett. And we'll see what he can do with the tying run at second, the potential winning run at first with one away. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. 0-1, here's the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
Let's play ball.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Midland Rockhounds jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
No errors. They left 12 men on base.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight it's the third of this 4-game weekend series between the Midland Rockhounds and the Frisco Rough Riders. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Adrian Sampson, a Washington-born right-hander, gets the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little.
Out. 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 He's out. 3.
So coming to the plate, Cobra Blockett, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Cobra Blockett.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Yeah, you should take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games that is set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, Dero, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first. But both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Digging in, Hank Salazar, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Baseman, Hank Salazar.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Pins onto the grass. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. Digging in, Cobra Blockett. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second.
On the back.
Barehanded for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Stepping into the box, Fernando Escalona, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Lifted in the air to center field. Lockett is in pursuit. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Rough Riders lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, Alex Vila. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Lockett comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for out number 2.
Let's play ball. 4-4. Take the base.
Ladies and gentlemen,
leading off the inning, Cobra Lockett, as they'll
Leading
look to
off
get
for the
something
Rough
going
Riders,
here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good
Cobra
so far in this one, but we're
Lockett.
still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
So a pivotal moment here, and
Now
digging
batting,
in now,
right fielder,
Woody McClellan.
Woody
But a single here could
McClellan.
reduce the deficit to only 1. The 1-2. Now that's popped up. Salazar is there, 1 away. So stepping in, Nolan Fontana.
Now
it was
batting,
a walk
third
in his
baseman,
last trip.
Nolan
Lockett, the runner at second with 1 away. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Escalona comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. In now, Johan Portillo.
now batting. The catcher, Johan Portillo.
Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at-bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand
baseman.
being careful with some hitters, but not that guy.
Fortenberry.
He'll happily take the walk.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
3-2.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Lockett isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end. Coming to the plate now, Jose
Now
Nieve.
batting,
He
the
singled his
center fielder.
last time up.
Jose Nieve.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. That's popped up. Fortenberry ranging into shallow right. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Let's play ball. Out. Out. Ball 4. Take the base. Out. Down. Out. 3.
So striding forward now,
Leading up
Cobra
for the
Blockett.
Roughriders,
He'll get things started
the
now
center
in the
fielder,
bottom of inning number 8.
Cobra.
Even though we're
Block
moving
it.
into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Nieve is there. 1 away.
Play ball. 3. Stay down.
Now at the plate, Emerson Nicholas.
batting.
He flew out in his last at-bat.
Emerson Nicholas.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Gone!
Let's play ball. Out. Out. Down. Stay down.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing.
The final
I wasn't
line
so
score for
sure
our ball
before,
game.
but the
For
results
the
sure speak for
victorious
themselves.
run-out.
Tonight's game comes to
A Double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor
your
league baseball.
Frisco
Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week
Roughriders.
between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the Frisco Roughriders. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Barney Malone gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just...
That's ball 4. Out. Ball 4. Take the base. 3.
So here's the cleanup hitter,
Batting
Cobra
fourth.
Blockett. He'll get
The
to take
center
his
fielder.
first cuts here.
Cobra Blockett.
First pitch on its way. Lifted into center field. Doherty on the move. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
He's out.
Stepping in, James
Now
Bush.
batting,
He scored
right
after
fielder.
reaching on a walk in
Hey.
his first at-bat.
Bush.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Fontana is there, and the side is retired. Into the box, Brian
Leading off
Rincon.
for Corpus Christi.
One of the keys to securing a
catcher,
win, they want to keep
Brian
the pressure on and try to
Rincon.
build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, McClelland makes the play, 1 away.
Play ball. He's safe. Out. You're out. He's out. 3. Out. Out. You're out.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Cobra
Now
Lockett.
batting,
He flew
the
out in his
center
last
fielder.
at-bat.
Cobra. Lockett.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! And a big moment for him there. His first home run as a Double-A player.
Yeah, and you always like to get those first out of the way, no matter what level you're playing at. Obviously, he's got aspirations to play in the big leagues, and this is exactly the kind of production that this organization is going to be looking for from him as his career progresses.
Let's play ball. He's out. Ball 4. Take the ball. 3. He's safe. He's safe. Out. Out. You're out. Out.
Ready to take his hacks
The center
again,
fielder,
Cobra
number
Lockett,
10.
as he'll look to follow up
Cobra
the 2-run homer he
Lockett.
launched over the wall last time up.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Play ball. He's out.
Ready now, Abraham
Now
Bermudez. He got
second
on top of one and was a ground out
Abraham
victim last time.
Bermudez.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. Runner goes for second. Hit in the air to center field. Lockett moves over.
2-2-2.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Let's play ball. Out. Out. You're out. 3. He's out. 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 You're out. Out.
So now it'll be the
center
4-hole
fielder,
hitter, Cobra
number 10.
Lockett. Earned himself an
Cobra
RBI with a sac
Lockett.
fly his last time at the plate. Has a look, now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 0-1. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Roberts, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Bush ranging back at the track. The wall. Gone! A two-run shot that gives them the lead. So it's a two-run shot to right center, his second home run of the game, and this one gives them the lead at 6-5.
Well, that blast serves notice that this kid is as good as the hype suggests. He has the tools and the desire to be a good one in the show. Can't wait to see how his career unfolds.
That's ball 4. Out. 3. He's out. 3. Out. Out. 4-4. Take the base. He's out. Out. 3.
Ready to take his hacks again. Cobra Lockett, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And he's certainly got a chance to end this one right here with another home run. Going to be interested to see the style, how he plays this one. Does he come out of his shoes, or does he get back to staying within himself?
One out, nobody on. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitcher...
You're out. Out. 3. Out. He's out. Ball 4, take the base.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
A one-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. Frisco slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Harry Diaz claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Rough Riders, 8 runs on 15 hits. 2 errors, they left 14 runners on base.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the Frisco Rough Riders. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Yohander Mendez starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Play ball.
Stepping up now, Rufus Morales, and he's hoping to get things turned around here in April, entering play with an average down in the 220s. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light.
Stepping into the box, Cobra Lockett, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat, and a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They come in as hot as anyone in this first week of the season as they've won 5 of their first 6 contests.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games of this set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, D-Row, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first. But both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. 1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Man, if I was on the mound, I would not let this guy hurt me. He's been tearing the cover off the ball the entire series, and he drives 2 more in right here.
He is definitely a man on a mission, and he's making a huge impact. Striding into the box, Gary Pins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Pins.
Here's the 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Garcia gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors. Ready for another chance. Cobra Lockett stands in here after doubling home 2 in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Behind 0-2 now. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Next will be the designated hitter, James Bush. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there, base hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over, down 0-2.
Into the box now, Cobra Lockett. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Cobra Lockett.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Colbert over to his left. 1 out.
Play ball. 3. You're out. He's out. 3. Out. 3.
Digging in now, Cobra Blockett. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
From the stretch, there's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Doherty going back to the track.
Go hard,
He can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, did they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
At the plate, Gary Hins. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second.
3. Out. Out.
Now at the plate, Rufus Morales. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center, and this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning.
Play ball. You're out. 3. 4. Take your base.
Digging in and looking for more, Cobra Blockett. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Cobra Blockett.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Samuels moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And the throw in gets away from him. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. Frisco took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Yohander Mendez gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Ryan Kincaid couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. Clarence Fletcher gets a 4-out save, his second. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Rough Riders, 9 runs on 17 hits, no errors.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Frisco Rough Riders and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Adrian Dominguez gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Play ball. Out. Ball 4. Take the ball. Out. That hit him. He's got 3.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cobra Lockett. He's hit the ground running right out of spring training, entering this one with a batting average over 300.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. High in the air into shallow left center. Nicholas is calling for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range hitting.
Now in the box, Alfredo Ibarra. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Lockett. 1 down.
Play ball. Out. That's ball 4. Out.
Digging in to try it again. Cobra Lockett. And their runners at the corners now.
Cobra Lockett.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
Can't fault the pitcher for going back-to-back changeups right there. First pitch, he swung through. Timing looked a little off, but he went back. The batter made the adjustment and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Now to the plate, Woody McClelland, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 3-2 pitch.
Come on,
Right side, fair ball down the line. Hare is on his way home. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first. He scores. It's a 4-4 game.
Nice AB right there. Grinded it to a full count, bought himself a fastball and didn't miss it. Nice execution.
Coming to the plate now, Graham Bailey. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Bailey.
Drilled to first.
Hang on. Right here.
Sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Yeah, Matt, and I'm not sure how much longer they can leave him out there. Not only is he hurting the team, it's probably doing some damage to his psyche as well.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, BJ Moore. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Got him swinging on the fastball there.
Now
BJ Moore goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Ready on 0-2. Hit out towards second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as well.
Hey, not hit all that hard, D-Roll. He muscled it out there for a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, I don't care, Dan. Lawn dart, off the end of the bat, jam sandwich, doesn't matter. Found himself some green grass and gets 2 ribbies.
Let's play ball.
Now at the plate, Hank Salazar. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Lockett is there, and he has it for the first out.
Play ball. 4-4. Take the base.
Stepping up to the plate, Alex Villa. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Hare. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
No runner. Hold it right there. Hold it.
Let's play ball. Ball 4. Take the base.
Your attention, please.
Digging in, Cobra Lockett. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Cobra Lockett.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Escalona is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Well, this ends up being a sac fly, but you gotta love the effort out there. Sacrificed his body to make that catch, and I'll tell you, that didn't feel good. Probably saved extra bases.
Striding in, Alfredo Ibarra. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Alfredo
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Lockett. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Let's play ball. 3. That's ball 4. He's out. You're out.
Striding in once again, Hubert Dyer. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus
second
far.
baseman, Hubert.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Lockett going back on it. Still going back. And that one is gone. Standing in, Fernando Escalona.
The left fielder, Fernando Escalona.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Lockett giving chase. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now. Cobra Lockett earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Villa has a play. And that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Settling in now, Hubert Dyer. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
The second baseman, Hubert Dyer.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And there's your first out of the inning.
What's the play ball? You're out. 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 He's out.
Stepping in, Cobra Lockett.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he holds up on this one, but it's a cold strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over. A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. Midland wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Edward Leifer claims the win out of the pen, his first.
11 hits, no errors. They left 10.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the Double-A Texas League. Tonight.
Play ball.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Cobra Lockett, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Line hard, but foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. And that's going to fall for a base hit.
Come on, on the bag right here.
And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. So striding in, Graham Bailey. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gun. The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What's the key for them tonight, D-Row?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
At the plate, Nolan Fontana. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one.
Fontana.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this one is gone, a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as they extend the lead to 5-0.
What's the play ball?
So digging in now, Cobra Lockett. He reached on a single in his first try.
Lockett.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen. A foul ball.
0-1 pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Calhoun ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He will score as they pile on. It's now a 6-0 game.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Striding forward now is the DH, Graham Bailey. He got it's time through. Now a pickoff play at second, and he is out heading back to second.
Play ball. Out. 4-4. Take the base. Out.
Digging in the switch hitter, Carmen Gonzalez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Carmen Gonzalez.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
What's the play ball? He's safe. He's out. 3 out. Out. 3 out. He's safe. He's out. Ball 4. Take the base. That's ball 4.
Ready once again, Cobra Lockett. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. The ball. Nieve is right there, one down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Out. Out.
Digging in once again, Hank Salazar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Salazar.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lockett moves over. And that's the third out. So they go down without a whimper here. 5 innings complete. The Rough Riders are out in front, 6-1. At the plate, Cobra Lockett. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Cobra Lockett.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 7-2 ball game.
Way to get on the sack. Check your outfielders here.
Yeah, now they're looking at a 5-run deficit, and that doesn't bode very well for them, especially considering that they've only been able to scratch a couple of runs across the entire game. If this isn't the end, they can definitely see it from here.
The batter, number 34.
Standing in, Graham Bailey, and their runners at the corners now. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So 1 run on 2. Into the box now, Hank Salazar.
Now batting, the third baseman, Hank Salazar.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Lockett has it in his tracks. 1 away.
Play ball. Out. 3. He's out.
Now batting, Fernando Escalona, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Play ball. Out.
So coming to the plate, Cobra Lockett. He singled his last time up.
Cobra Lockett.
Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third.
Now, this is the way you want to start off a series. We haven't even hit the weekend yet, and he's on the board again, this time with a double. This is going to be a good 4-game set for him if he can keep this up.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Graham Bailey, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Bailey.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Digging in, Nolan Fontana. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
Fontana.
0-1 count and the pitch. Cue shot here out towards short. Throw goes over to third. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
8-3 tonight. Frisco jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Diego Olivo takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Daniel Gossett lasted only an inning in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Rough Riders, 8 runs on 16 hits. 2 errors, they left 14 runners on base.
The game's future stars are on
now,
display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Today we wrap.
Play ball.
Digging in, Cobra Lockett is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup.
Play ball. 3. First base. That's ball 4. He's out. 3. Out. Ball 4. Take the base. Out. He's out.
Now at the plate, Cobra Lockett. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
Here comes the 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no error. So stepping in, Cobra Lockett. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
High and deep to right center.
Attaboy, you're scoring, you're scoring, you're scoring.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Stepping into the box, Alex Villa, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Villa.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hare is after it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second.
He's out. He's dead. 3. Ball 4. Take the base.
Coming to the plate now, Cobra Lockett. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Lockett.
Hit sharply on the ground. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
That's ball 4. He's out.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Fernando Escalona. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Lockett sprinting after it. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Play ball. 3. You're out. 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 You're out. That hit him. First base.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Frisco Rough Riders took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Juan Rivera takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Zach Curtis earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Rough Riders, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base.
A player receives advice about the refining of his game.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Frisco Rough Riders and the Corpus Christi Hooks. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Ryan Kincaid will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
What's the play ball? 3. He's out. 3. Out.
So striding forward now, Cobra Lockett, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First offering on its way. Check swing called strike, 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Doherty. Makes the play, 1 away.
Play ball. 3. Out. 3. Out.
Now now at the plate, Abraham Bermudez. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. The 1-2. And he goes down and gets this one as it's lifted high into the air out to medium deep center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Let's play ball. You're out. 3. He's out. 3. Out. 3.
Stepping in, Cobra Lockett. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The windup and the 0-1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Out. You're out. He's out. 3. Out. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. Out.
In now, Brian Rincon. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well. And now time is called here as they're pitching.
He's out.
Into the box, Cobra Lockett. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Play ball. 4. Take the base. Out. 3. You're out. He's out. 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 You're out. 3. He's out. 3. Out. Out. You're out. 3. Out. Out.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one, but a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.